Hello everyone, this is Kim Quady with KimPlaysWithPaper.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mesa, Arizona, and I go do a video every once in a while to show you what I've been working on in my craft room, or to help explain a card that I'm making on my blog. And that's exactly what I'm doing today. I'm playing with a brand new bundle from Stampin' Up's 2023-2024 annual catalog, which is now live and you can order from it. Look for all kinds of new stamp sets, bundles, dies, designer series papers, colors, inks, ribbons, embellishments, and more. So one of the new stamp set bundles that I'm playing with is Circle Sayings, and it bundled, when it saves 10%, is a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. So when I saw the barn door fun fold card, I thought that the Circle Sayings stamp set would be perfect for that, and I was correct. So let me pop you down to the workspace and I'll show you my really quick and easy card. It goes together real quickly, so I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. Just give me a sec and I will pop you down to my table. So you'll find the Circle Sayings stamp set and the coordinating punch beginning on page 17 of Stampin' Up's annual catalog. What I love about this is that it includes a lot of the sentiments that I use on a regular basis. A thank you, a birthday, thinking of you, a birthday, there's a cupcake. It just encompasses a lot of things that I use on a regular basis. And it comes with a punch. So it makes card making super, super easy. All right, let me show you the card that we're going to create today. And it's called a barn door fun fold. And it just basically opens like that, and there's a little space right in here for you to write your message, or you could put a white piece on the background, the back there, and write your note as well, or slip something inside. So I'll just show you how that's created using some of one of the brand new colors, which is Berry Burst. You might remember it's come back, so that's exciting. This measures 11 inches by 4 1/4. So you just take an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock and cut it in half. And I have scored that already at 5.5. In addition, I have a piece of designer series paper. I'm using the bright and beautiful 6x6 designer series paper for this card. It goes with the beautiful balloon stamp sets. You might want to check that out. So this piece, and these measurements will also be on my blog at KimPlaysWithPaper.com. So that measures 5 1/4 by 2.5 for that piece. That's gonna kind of setting it up, and then we need a 5 1/4 by 4, and then I have just a little extra piece of cards designer series paper that measures 3/4 by 5 1/4. So we'll set those aside, and let me bring in my Stampin' Trimmer, because that's the thing that will make this card. But I promise you, it's really super easy, and Stampin' Up! Stampin' Trimmer makes it easy to do that. Remember, on our Stampin' Trimmer, there's a scoring tool on one end and a cutting tool on another end, so that makes it easy to use. To cut and score all at the same time. So what I need to do is I want to cut off a little piece from our front, and that's 1 1/2 inches. So this is going to be my front. I'll say this is my front. So I need to position it at the 1.5 inch here. I'm left-handed, so sometimes it may look a little wonky to you. And I'm going to try to do this without getting my head in the camera. Sometimes my bifocals get in the way too, but this is measuring 1.5, and I'm just going to cut. I'm cutting this time up to this little score line. I've already scored it at 5.5. And what's really neat about the blade is that it has little hooks on the side, so you can see when you've, or notches, you can see when you've hit that mark. All right, so you've got the flap. So I'm going to just open the guard, and I'm going to position my score line in the track, but I do need to move my blade up to the top, set that in, and then just scooch it down until I meet that other cut. And when I do, it'll just pop out just real easily like that. And that's how I've created my barn door fun fold. Easy peasy. There we go. All right, so then we will attach our designer series paper to the front. I'll use my Stampin' Seal Plus with that. And there's lots of really fun designs, celebratory designs in that 6x6 paper pack. Okay. And then the next part is we're creating this little notch here, and where we'll put our sentiments. So just going to take a peek. I want it over here. I'll open my punch. Stampin' Up's punches. I just hold it in my hand, and you can have a see-through window. And I'm just going to eye it up about halfway, I would say, and then just give it a quick punch. And then we've created that space. All right, do a little bit of stamping. And I'm not going to adhere this yet because I want to make sure that I don't make any mistakes. So I'm just going to lay it carefully here. I'm also going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat. I often like to do that with the photopolymer stamps. It helps us get a nice stamped image. So I'm going to bring in my Berry Burst ink, and I have the Celebrate stamp already on my block. Let me ink that up just gently here, and I'm going to practice on my grid paper. Did you know that as a customer you can buy the grid paper? Yes, you can. Let me know if you need to find an item number for that. So I'm just going to close that and line it up in that little window. This is why this set is just perfect for this kind of a card, because this one already has the circle. Can mix and match. I put a balloon in here from the Beautiful Balloon stamp set the other day. There we go. That's lovely. Berry Burst. And then I'm going to bring in the Blueberry Bushel. That's another color that Stampin' Up's brought back from the past. Goes really well with this. There's our happy birthday. I'll put on a clear block. Again, I'm going to practice just a little bit. There we go. It looks good. And I want that right in the middle. Okay, and to press down evenly and firmly. And there we go. All set. I'm really happy with that. Love it. Super simple, easy card to put together. Before we get that going, I am going to put our little piece of designer series. Just gives it a little bit of flair, a little bit of extra color. Try to line it up on the bottom here as best I can. And then I will use my plus to put this in the inside of the card. And then you can decorate the outside of that as you wish, using kind of whatever embellishments and jewels that you might have on you. Alrighty. So what I've done is I used, this is boho blue. It's a new ribbon, and I think it goes really well with this. So I'm just going to grab a little piece, make it quick and easy bow. I just, that's, in case you're wondering, that was about 3.5 inches. And I'm going to just fold it and make a quick knot. And then use a couple of glue dots just on the bottom knot here. And just add a little element right here. Don't see my ribbon scissor. I'll have to grab that to trim off those little edges. And then I did want some jewels, and just because the catalog is brand new, I don't have all of the jewels yet, but never fear. With Stampin' Up's Stampin' Blends, I can create my own matching colored jewels. So I have the Berry Burst Stampin' Blends, and I have just the plain rhinestone basic jewels. And I can color the jewels to match any of my card colors that I wish. So I apply some ink. I'm using the little fatter tip so it doesn't fray my brush tip so much. So you can go back and forth until you get the desired darkness that you want. I did some ahead of time. I'm gonna grab take your pick tool and get my jewels ready, because you can go over the top of those jewels, like I said, until you get the color that you want. And again, usually do these in odds, 3s, 5s, 7s. So, oops, I got a little piece of hangers on there. So that is our quick and easy barn fold, fun fold, using the Circle Celebration stamp set to make a birthday card. I did have an opportunity to make a thank you card also with this set. Just as a reminder, here's that Circle Sayings, and it's a 2 3/8 inch circle punch. There's also a shopping list on my blog. So here is a thank you card created with the Circle Sayings stamp set. So it's sending you a thank you, and I stamped that in Night of Navy ink as well as boho blue. This designer series paper is from the Countryside in 12 by 12 designer series paper and boho blue. Just cut the barn door the same way, added a little piece element here, some of the Night of Navy bordered ribbon, and some jewels. So there you have it. There is a quick and easy, fun, different card that you can make and send. I hope that you've enjoyed this video today. Please leave me a comment, like and share it if you like that, and subscribe to follow. Again, look for me at kimplayswithpaper.com, and we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.